Got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga right influence. 53, I'm throwing up, they see the G and I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try love. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as mean. Seen his days squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run it back.
You getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some clout around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. Or sipping. Bezel frozen neck or black attire. $1 million make a follow a messiah. Is you a charlatan or really take them higher? We in demand, distributors and suppliers. Been getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen, gotta make moves if you really want it. Desperate Jews eat your food, that's how they be on it. It's a must that we hustle today and escape from round table discussing the way that we get to the rack. Matter the game that you play, I'm just stating the facts. The aim of the game to be caking and making the max. I was 20 with a stack, 19 with a plaque, 18 neck icy with my Kango hat. I told him,
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run it back.
Hey, Shama.
Did you violate it?
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I just want a rough neck on it. Big bitches want. Ask me if I'm finished now. I just begun. I ain't giving out no to no. Just for fun, are you dumb? Run a man, I don't know no other man. Like 100 just for 100 bands. I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me peso. I carry like I'm Prego. Get a roll with call Petro. Shoulda knew it from the get-go. Yeah. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. Yeah, they come to me, they don't play with it.
You want a 10-piece, make it all flex. He just want a phone call or a text back. Never got touched, but a stay. Why would I DM it first when I'm the catch? 100 bands, is 100 bands. You like 100, ain't got one man. You like 100, ain't got one. Whole lot of speaking on me, that ain't done. Dropped 100 on a penny, that big as Lola. They can't stand to see me winning, so they blame payola. Big big choker, no mediocre. I ain't never doing, I barely do the code.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And they'll have first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play action on first down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Dolphins force the turnover on the first series of this game.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Big gain downfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here. Tua out of the pistol. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Tua now from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Miami. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Achane reels it in. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trying to run it in, Achane. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Goal coming up from the 7. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Achane. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Tua off the play fake. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for Robinson. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Receiver in motion, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. But that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Going play action, Tagovailoa. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a breath there. Looking for his wide receiver. So that brings up 4th and long. All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing the out route complete. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He puts some power on a deep one. Wide open, downfield, got it! He makes it in for the touchdown! The Dragons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Thanks to the penalty, they'll kick it away from further up the field. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua looking to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds his man Waddle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Rolling left. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet.
They're on it. That's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Tua. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So it'll be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Buying some time left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
1st down, ball at the 36. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He gets 6 on that play. And it sets up first down. Setting up a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. Into the hands of Pitts. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that gives them the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll throw it yet again. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Well, first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dragons get some late points and the lead. Setting up to try the point after. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Rolling out to his left. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
3rd and long for him here. Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it'll be their football. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
First down, here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Able to find Achane. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has the connection to Odunze. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that return right near the 25. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Sheds off a rusher. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And there'll be a big field here as he gets out of bounds. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing for the end zone. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
I don't fault to look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This is taken in at the 13. And a decent return ends as they bring him down. The 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain running right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Tagovailoa now. Getting out to his left. Finally lets this one go deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. 1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Escapes out to the left. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
Throwing deep. They connect on the deep shot. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. A-Chan will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Running right. Here's Wright. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Staying with Robinson. Still working past the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Dragons start the second half with some needed points. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Dragons tie this game at 21. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Tua out of the pistol. He throws it deep to the left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Texas A&M. And the Dragons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown. The Dragons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return starts at the 3. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Running behind center with Wright. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Running back sent in motion. Tua now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pass taken in by Pollard. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here. A handoff for Robinson, running right. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Now looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Breaks the tackle, still going. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He's on the move. Now he'll heat this one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Almost the completion of the wrong team there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking to the air here. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give him a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dragons take a 4th quarter lead. They'll set up here for the point after. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th. Probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now. That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And the Dragons take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They gain 14 on the play, and that'll give them a first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Honolulu. Dragons up by 6. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He'll throw it. Flush down now to his left. And they got there in time. He's taken down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Fielding the miss, and they're headed the other way. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds his man, Waddle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Here he is to throw. Chase, and he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
34.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. One final shot here. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say aloha from Honolulu.
bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what it two Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring them out.